Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm reviewing Now That's I Call Christmas, the 2022 edition. Yes, I've got the latest Now That's I Call Christmas album. The front cover looks very festive indeed. I like the red and green colours on the logo. The snowy background looks cool. I like the bauble house on the right. There's also Santa Claus on the front cover along with his reindeers, including Rudolph on the left. Let's get into it. 85 songs on this album. This one kicks off with a Wham classic, Last Christmas, a brilliant start to the CD in my opinion, one of my favourites. Elton John, Step Into Christmas, great song. Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and Slade, Merry Christmas Everybody. Those two are my favourite Christmas songs ever. Fantastic. What tunes of the 70s? Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. I quite like this one actually. Boney M, Mary's Boy Child, Oh My Lord, a great medley in my opinion. Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone, a really fun tune, one of my favourites. Mariah Carey's version of Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. They couldn't license All I Want for Christmas is for You is these days. I found this version okay. Darling Love, Marshmallow World. I like this one actually. Brenda Lee, Walking Around the Christmas Tree, a brilliant rock and roll tune and one of my favourites, along with Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock. The Ronettes, Sleigh Ride. I found this fun actually. Jackson 5's version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, a great version in my opinion. Leona Lewis, One More Sleep. I found this one alright, along with Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree. Andy Williams, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. That always gets me in a good mood. That's a really nice, feel good tune. Perry Como and the Fontaine Sisters with Mitchell Ayres and his orchestra. That's a mouthful. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I found this one okay. Never been crazy about it. Dean Martin, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. Another one of my favourites. I really like this one actually. Frank Sinatra, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I think it's okay, though it sounds kind of sad. The Carpenters, Merry Christmas Darling. I found was one okay, along with Nat King Cole, The Christmas Song, Merry Christmas to You, and Bing Crosby, White Christmas. Well, that's the first disc. CD2 kicks off with John Lennon, the Plastic Ono Band, Yoko Ono, and the Harlem Community Choir. Happy Yet Christmas. War is Over, a great start to the disc, in my opinion. Bruce Springsteen's cover of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I really like this version actually. Ed Sheeran, Elton John, Merry Christmas. I really like this song. Yeah, of course it went number one last year. Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. I thought this one fine. Bing Crosby and David Bowie, Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy. Quite an odd collaboration, but I found this one okay. Along with Greg Lake's I Believe in Father Christmas. The Darkness, Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End, a brilliant What Christmas tune in my opinion, one of my favourites along with Joe Louis, Stop the Cavalry, another classic. Mel and Kim's version of Walking Around the Christmas Tree. By the way, the Mel and Kim on this one is Mel Smith and Kim Wilde. Yeah, I found this version fun actually. The Beach Boys, Little Saint Nick, a fun tune. Roy Orbison, Pretty Paper. I found this kind of dull to be honest. I prefer his wacky stuff like Pretty Woman. Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas. I quite like this one. Mud, Lonely Was Christmas, really nice feel good tune, one of my favourites. Wombles, One Way Merry Christmas. I haven't seen the Wombles, but this is a very fun tune in my opinion. Donna, It's Gonna Be a Cold, Cold Christmas. I found this one alright. Johnny Mathis, When a Child is Born, kind of average in my opinion. Christopher, A Spaceman Came Traveling. I like this one actually. I was particularly the music, that relates to space, and it's one of my favourites. Jeff O'Toole, Ring Out Sausage Spells. I quite like this rock tune. Then I found Mike Oldfield's In Juicy Jubilo's instrumental quite fun actually. Steely Span, Gaudette. Yeah, I found it was very boring to be honest. It's not really my thing. David Essex, A Winter's Tale, a really nice feel good tune. Then we end with Cliff Richard's Mistletoe and Wine. Yeah, I found it kind of okay. I didn't like the vocal at the very end. Well, disc 3 kicks off with a classic from the Pogues and Kirsty MacColl, Fairy Tale of New York, a fantastic tune and one of my favourites, along with Band Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas, arguably the best version in my opinion. Pretenders, 2000 Miles, yeah, I quite like this nice feel good tune. Waitresses, Christmas Wrapping, which I found alright. Coldplay, Christmas Lights, yeah, I like this one actually. I also like some George Ezra's Come On Home for Christmas. Kate Bush, Home for Christmas. Yeah, I found it kind of boring to be honest. Ellie Goulding, River, It's Coming on Christmas. I found this one okay. Along with Saint Etienne's I Was Born on Christmas Day. Then we have the Darlene Love version of Christmas Baby Please Come Home. I like this version. And we have Ronets, Frosty the Snowman. I like this version actually. Then we come to the Crystals version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a brilliant version in my opinion, one of my favourites. Gene Autry, Here Comes Santa Claus. I found this one okay. Ray Conniff and the Ray Conniff Singers, Ring Christmas Bells, not really my thing to be honest. Doris Day, I'll Be Home for Christmas. Yeah, really dull song in my opinion. I'm not really into this one. Eartha Kitt, Santa Baby. I didn't really like this one honestly. I didn't like the vocal. I prefer her role as Yzma in The Emperor's New Groove. JB Cullum, It's Christmas. I quite like this one actually, though I don't follow jazz, but his voice is really good. Cliff Richard, Saviour's Day, kind of meh. Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. I quite like this one though. I think Jackson 5 version is better in my opinion. Whitney Houston, Do You Hear What I Hear? I found this one okay, along with Celine Dion, Oh Holy Night. And we end with Howard Jones, Walking the Air from The Snowman. Yeah, a classic tune. Yeah, and it's sad when Briggs passed away this year. You know, one who did the illustrations of this film. Well, Disc 4 has hits at Christmas time. So basically, they're not Christmas hits, but they're popular at Christmas. For example, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, The Power of Love is very popular at Christmas. And I like this tune actually. Idina Menzel, Let It Go from Frozen. I like Frozen. I think the song is fine. It's not one of my favourites though. Robbie Williams, Angels. Yeah, one of my favourite Robbie Williams songs. Yeah, a brilliant feel good walk tune. Spice Girls, To Become One. I found this one okay. Of course, they had 3 Christmas number ones in a row. This was the first one. Westlife, I Have a Dream. I prefer this version, but I found this version alright. Boyzone, Father and Son. I found it's kind of okay. Then we have the Human League, Don't You Want Me, my favourite Human League song ever, and a fantastic synth pop tune. Steps, Tragedy, didn't know it is popular at Christmas, but I found the version alright. Then we have The Chasing Donovan, When You Come Back to Me, yeah, decent. Then we have Rick Astley, When I Fall in Love. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one, honestly. I prefer We're Never Gonna Give You Up, and I think in this one he tries to pretend to be Nat King Cole or something. That's just my opinion. Donna Summer, Winter Melody. I found this one okay. Alexandra Burke's version of Hallelujah, that won X Factor in 2008. I think it's a fine version. And then House Martin's Caravan of Love. Yeah, it's not really my thing to be honest. Then we have Fine Pickett's cover of Yazoo's Over You. I clearly prefer the Yazoo version. I'm not a fan of this acapella version at all in my opinion. Paul Young, Love of a Common People. I found this one alright. Where we have Much and Freiheit, can't really pronounce it. Keeping the Dream Alive. I think this one's a nice feel-good tune. Paul McCartney and the Frog Chorus, We All Stand Together from Rupert and the Frog song. The short itself is quite charming, and the song it's not the best, but I'll give it a pass. E17, Stay Another Day. I found this one okay. Of course, that was the song that kept Mariah Carey off number 1 in 1994. Then we have Band-Aid's 12-inch version of Do They Know It's Christmas, a really cool edition. Of course, in the middle of the song, we had messages from the people that took part in the song. Well, that's your whole track list. We get another cover on the left with all reindeers and presents. Also available, we have now the songs Timeless, now Power Ballads, Total Eclipse of the Heart, now 80s Dance Floor, and now 90s Dance Floor. And follow Now Music at all the social medias. Here's discs 1 and 2, and here's discs 3 and 4. Overall, I think it's a great compilation of Christmas tracks. Disc 4 has a good concept of non-Christmas hits popular at Christmas time. Yeah, very solid track listing, and I think it's one of the best now Christmas albums in my opinion. Well, that's my review on Now That's I Call Christmas 2022. I hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite Christmas tune of this album? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.